Greetings and salutations, everyone! This is Disgaea 4 plus complete for some reason. So, I heard the Prinnies got away, Eri. Ha! Serves you right, Gee! Hey, shut up, you rotten mushroom! Mock my lord one more time and I'll turn you into a veggie stir-fry. Eri? In that case, can you please not hit any bell peppers, Gee? Yeah, so I don't know whether there's going to be new treasure chests around, but there's at least new dialogue. Yeah, I don't think new treasure chests. Yeah, we know what you're like. What about you? You're gonna go find the Prinnies? Good luck! You're a Prinnie instructor too, aren't you? Why aren't you at least helping your friend to help? I don't want to bother you, you know? What's that supposed to mean? A true man only watches in silence. Great. I guess this is where we can rewatch cutscenes. Handy. Looks like the Prinnies are gone. We had way too many Prinnies anyway, so it's perfect timing, don't you think? No, the timing couldn't have been any worse! Without the Prinnies, who would take care of you? Oh, you're right, that is a big deal. And you. I never thought the atmosphere around here would change like this. Feels pretty empty. Good luck getting the Prinnies back, dude! Why did you start saying dude? Thought you might be missing them, so I should say dude until the Prinnies come back, dude. That's oddly sweet somehow. Do you save often? I really recommend it. Alright, understood. It's also good to go to the bathroom before going into battle. Oh, and if you get yourself some snacks and juice, even better. Do sardines count as snacks? My lord, we aren't going on a picnic. I heard from a friend of a friend. The Corruptorment seems to be involved in this Prinnie abduction case. The Corruptorment? Interesting. I remember there being in the PS Vita version, there's a cheat shop here, which is actually kind of handy, but I guess we aren't far enough in the game to have that yet. One thing I want to check right before we go. Fenric. Okay, so we can't do that, but we can at least get the Tau skills. Yeah, one thing that I did not show, and will need to show almost immediately when we start this mission, Rebels in Hades, at the reincarnation site.
So you're finally here, Prinnie instructor.
Warden Axel!
What do you think you're doing with those Prinnies? What do you expect me to do about the sardine situation?
Watch your mouth. What do you think helped your worthless vampire teeth after you lost all your power? Before you start acting all Prinnie instructory, you should think carefully about your place here.
Give me back those damn Prinnies!
That's not asking, that's ordering, and you're not being polite at all. I'm the Warden of Hades. I control everything around here. If you keep that attitude up, don't think I won't lock you up too.
I only want to keep the promise I made to the Prince. I have no intention of defying your power. Just shut up and give it back.
Why don't you get it? I'm not giving the Prinnies back to you.
What did you say? Are you telling me to break the promise that I made to the Prinnies?
Oh, you just made a big mistake, Axel.
You don't scare me. I've been through much worse and survived to get where I am now. I'm Warden Axel.
Axel, you cretin.
Why can't you just calm down for a minute? My lord simply wishes to keep the promise he made to the Prinnies. Don't you understand that? If you dare to refuse us, then we'll have to resort to violence to force you to understand.
Agreed! He who doesn't understand words must be given physical discipline. Prepare yourself, Warden Axel. You will learn that I have no intention of disobeying.
We're going to beat you senseless to show that we aren't disobeying. So yeah, we have Axel, the Warden of Hades, the Evil Ranger Pink, and we have some masked hero enemies. And if memory serves, it's going to be ages before we can recruit these guys for our own, so don't get too attached to them.
Here I come!
Wait, no.
I'll teach you a
Move
lesson.
Val here.
Here I come!
So, the thing about Axel here, I have to say it right now because
Time to bust some balls!
he is a cameo. He is a character from a different Disgaea game, Disgaea 2. I don't know whether he's better written. I want to assume that he's better written there because here he's sort of a mimetic loser. Got to be honest. Oh, by the way, the red... I guess the fact that it's grey shows that there's a very high chance of them dying, so don't worry. Oh, no, 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 no. It's that he's going to move them out of place. Oh! I think you'd think that after reading it just the other day, I'd remember. Masked heroes count as flying units.
Pretty Commando! Pretty Commando!
So there's actually a very good chance of missing because they've got very high movement. I need to give Silas here an extra attack skill, I think.
Let's go,
Orders, my
Fenrir.
lord.
Follow me!
4-man attack? Is it the one? Nope. Fire powers combined. Fire, water, earth, and air. Fenrir is kind of an early game powerhouse because he gets a massive stat boost just by being near to Valvatoras. So, the thing is, if you don't have geopanels on a map, you don't have a good chance of getting all the high level bonus items. I believe that there is a way. There are items that can raise your bonus rank, so if there's a precious thing that you really desperately need, you can use those to get it.
So, you understand? I have no intention of disobeying you whatsoever.
Didn't you just beat the crap out of me? I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but don't most folks consider that disobedience?
My only wish is to stay true to my word. Now, give me back the Prinnies.
Sorry, but that's a no-can-do. Because that's the Corruptorman's will.
What? The Corruptorment? What could they possibly be up to?
Oh, that? Mass extermination of the Prinnies! You get it, right? The rapid increase in the Prinnie population is starting to be a major problem all over the Netherworld. Food shortages, unemployment, noise complaints, increased accident rates, overpopulation, decreased test scores.
Okay, but how is that the print that last one? I can understand for the most part, But decreased test scores, that's not the Prinny's fault. That's just basically doing what demons are said to do, blame everything on the Prinnies.
These are all the Prinny's fault. The Corruptorman has organized a special task force to get rid of them. The Abaddon, a band of assassins brought together and under the command of none other than the Netherworld President himself.
I've heard of them before. They're Netherworld cleaners, getting rid of the Corruptorman's rubbish.
That's right, and you'll be jobless and broke once all the Prinnies are gone.
But what about the sardines? What should I do with all the sardines I promised to give them?
I don't see what the problem is. What's the point of feeding creatures that are about to be extinct?
Feeding them isn't the point, you narrow-minded fool. The promise has already been made. Until I keep my promise, no one gets the Prinnies. I don't care if you're the Corruptorman or even the President.
Please calm down, my lord. It's dangerous to carry on in your usual moronic fashion while confronting the Corruptorment.
Oh boy, he's calling you a moron to your face and you don't really register it.
What is this? Is my faithful servant scared of a mere Corruptorment?
Not even. But I do have a mission of my own. And in order to complete it, I can't afford to lose you in a fight over such an insignificant matter, my lord.
So you're telling me to obey them, and to break the promise I made?
All is for my lord.
Yeah, if it was that easy to get him to break his word, then he'd be about 20 levels high. No, 20,000 levels higher because original power Valvatores, he's kind of badass.
Poppycock! How many times do I have to tell you that for a demon, breaking a promise isn't?
I am fully aware of your noble yet ultimately futile philosophy. However, please, think back about all of the things that you've lost, just to keep the promises that you've made in the past. If only you let go of that futile philosophy of yours, you would be back on your throne as the invincible tyrant in no time.
Let's not talk about it. Now come, Finric, before the Prinnies are disposed of.
Good news, Lord Valvatores. The campaign HQ has been established, just for you. Campaign HQ? I'm not trying to run for president. Isn't that a bit much? Is that so? It's always better to be safe than sorry. All is for my lord. Good morning, Lord Valvatores. I've established the campaign HQ as requested by Sir Fenric. I'll show you around the HQ whenever you're ready, shall we? This is the campaign HQ, my lord. This is the place where powerful demons plan and strategize their journey to the top. It's a very important place. I'll explain all the functions here, so please take a look at the map. This is a map of the entire Netherworld. One day you will rule over all of this. Rule? I'm just a Prinny instructor. I don't want to rule anything. You are very modest. My lord, you will surely rule the Netherworld someday. In other words, this is a future representation of the Netherworld. All this land will be yours, my lord. As long as we keep winning battles, these areas will truly become your lands. Is that decision even ours to make? I fear you as my steward. I shall take that as a compliment, my lord. Oh, and just so you know, once you actually rule an area, it will become even more useful for you. So please rule more lands, my lord. Now allow me to explain further. Place units you've created on areas on the map. Use the Dispatch Evil Deputy to command to place units on your other areas. This can be accessed pressing I. You can dispatch one of your ally members as the deputy to the different lands. You can check the... Okay, the brightened areas are your virtual areas where you can place units. The chance of a team attack increases if you place two allies next to each other. So that's what increases your chain attack chances, how close they are on this map. You can only place one unit on each land. In order to create a new unit, you need an open land, so keep that in mind. And now I'll go and explain the Senate hearings. This is the Dark Assembly from the other games, but he'll probably just tell us that anyway. Some wishes can come true through Senate hearings. Please select the command. we will go ahead and submit a bill. Mana is needed to do so. Once you've selected a topic, the hearing will begin. To have your bill passed, you need more ayes than nays. What if more senators disagree? Do we simply give up? Not always. If you're confident enough, you can always win the vote through force. Look at you. This doesn't look like it's going to be easy. I never go for votes by force because they can be exceptionally you have to basically beat up everyone who didn't agree with you. They can be exceptionally strong, like we're talking in the 9,000 levels. And there's also the fact that in some games, I don't know whether this is one of them, if you win too many times through brute force, then you get a bad ending for the game, even if you do beat the final boss. So, let's see what we...
There!
That'd be a huge favor to ask. Can I sit at the front of the Senate? Not because I want to plant a bomb or anything. I've got total confidence in my raw physical power. After all, I drink 10 protein shakes a day. Minimum!
Let's do our best.
I never open my eyes, so I don't do much reading. It's okay though, I just get all these corrupt documents on audiobook. What the hell is with this ring-eating fish? Tuna's the only fish worthy of my son.
Yeah, dude!
How about we make a bunch of printing merch and use the profits to cover the national debt? I'm a genius, dude!
Pretty Commando!
I'm gonna pass a law that says, mess with printies, pay a fine, dude!
Can't you do better?
I will find a way to make you break your ridiculous promise to not drink human blood, my lord. Great. And here we can finally give them the names they have. Kevin... The one thing that kind of baffles me about Disgaea 6, and I don't know whether that's going to change when I actually get to play, they don't have the female healer class. They have the male healer class in it. It's weird? But then that one does seem to be making all sorts of interesting changes, like for a start, the average levels have been basically added 10, so even though by the end of the first chapter of the demo, I was level 100. And then I didn't get to actually see it, but there was apparently it's possible to have all the grinding done for you by default, simply by programming them to fight on their own. No, I want to change your name. And who has the most mana? That would be Val. Alright, it's time to do the thing. It's time to do a very, very important thing. We need our true main character.
Dom! I'm sorry! Yeah! Boing! Doing! Here! There! Here! Yeah! 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 Get him! Yeah! Yeah!
I'm trying to remember which is the voice I actually gave her.
Dom! I'm not scared! I'm sorry!
It's not that one.
Here! 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 Point! Here! Yeah! 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 There! Here! It's magic!
Oh! There's the line. You! Lucinda. And for Lucinda, we probably want to give her as much SP as possible.
Here!
And now, a word from your newest senator, so this is fun.
Point! 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 Here!
I brought Mr. Hippo! Oh, but I like Mr. Elephant even more.
It's magic!
Don't forget Mr. Giraffe and Mr. Marmoset. Welcome aboard the Ark. Okay, now this is how I can tell whether she's got the right personality.
Magic!
I predict severe oversleeping in my super comfy blankets.
Here!
Oh, it's using my fire spell to burn a bunch of documents and I almost set the whole building on fire. Is this time to learn ice?
Here!
I have to rewrite all those documents I burned from scratch. They said not to write in crayon, but I think it'll be okay.
Here!
I get the feeling that I picked the wrong voice actually. I could always reincarnate her. Oh well. So an important thing is that you do actually have to win a vote if you try to create someone with high enough base stats. Okay, I think we want to give the Evolution stuff. And then... here. So then, this is a thing that wasn't in Disgaea 1. In Disgaea 1, every sort of monster weapon was a physical weapon, which screwed over casting monsters. But now we have these, which are, I guess, artifacts? These are intelligence-based monster weapons. So they're good for the casting type monsters, or maybe if you just want to make a Prinny that knows Terra Fire. I won't judge. Ooh, I wonder if I can get to the end of the episode before I get to the end of the episode.
My position and leadership abilities will be put into question if this continues. All of my effort will be a total waste if that happens. I gotta take control of this situation before those fools really get out of hand. Huh?
You, are you the Warden of Hades?
Yes, sir. I am Axel, the Warden of Hades. I was personally appointed by the President.
We are the President's Special Assassination Task Force. Have you been briefed on the current situation?
Yeah, of course. To make your jobs easier, I gathered all those worthless pieces of garbage into one area. Barbecue, boil, broil, bake, saute, do whatever you want to them.
Great. I'm glad you're making this easier for us.
It's the Assassination Task Force, also known as the Abaddon.
I hope they're as powerful as their namesake.
Here you are again. They're like moths that singe their wings by flying too close to the fire. Gentlemen of the Special Task Force, they're the anarchists who are trying to stop the Prinny extermination. Over here! Please exterminate all the annoying rats, too!
As you wish.
What are you doing?
We received an anonymous tip about possible anarchist activity. About a warden whose love for Prinnies has driven him to public expressions of dissent against the corruptorment. You've already confessed, said you were aware of the situation, and were eager for us to enforce the punishment.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
So, in case you are wondering what Fenric's scheme back in episode 1 was, it was setting this up.
You! How dare you do this to me?
That is so admirable of you, Warden. You've been strict, but you actually care a lot about the Prinnies. Oh, I am humbled by your overwhelming love for the Prinnies. I'm so ashamed for thinking otherwise of you.
Is that right? I never suspected that you cared so much about the Prinnies. Warden, I accept and understand your passion toward the Prinnies.
Therefore, it has been decided. The Warden is an anarchist.
No! Wait, stop! Help me!
What shall we do, my lord? He appears to be in need of our assistance.
Is there even any doubt? You can't possibly forsake a man of such passion.
I knew you were going to say that.
Then why did you ask him?
You guys will help me? Well, wait a second. This is all just a mistake in the first place.
Let us fight together, Warden Axel, to release the Prinnies, and for the promise of sardines!
Fantastic. So, on this map, Axel and Pink are yellow, which means we can't control them, but we also can't. But they also won't attack us. They'll focus on attacking the enemy units. I don't get why there are buttons, but oh well. And over here, we have a blue block that can be broken in to get more experience, a pink block that does it, and a red block that does it. So this is, if you don't mind all the finickiness of it, you could probably get some good experience from here.
I'll show you!
But more importantly is these treasure chests. I want to try and get at them before I lose my chance to. Because I don't know whether they carry over onto other maps, is the problem. I mean, I don't know if I replay this map if they'll still be there.
Here! There!
I got this! Yeah.
Pretty Commando! Ha! I'm gonna do it! Ha! There! There!
If you're feeling particularly nasty, you can actually kill Axel and Pink for experience points. I'm just saying, that is a thing you could do if you want to.
Your orders, my lord?
Triple strike!
I'm still...
Pretty Commando!
Man, one hit and Lucinda is level 2. She's already half dead because of her HP going up. Oh dear. Ow. So, Axel's already mostly dead. Not sure whether it's worth trying to heal him up, but yeah.
There!
That wasn't nearly as lethal as I was hoping it would be. Fenric has his own unique skill, we just haven't had a chance to get it. Let's just casually open up a portal to another dimension like this. Oh, you're resistant to fire, of course. You don't get sardines, you get gum. Okay, I guess whoops! Sorry, I was considering healing you, but then... Well, there goes Axel. Oh, there goes the Prinny. Alright, let's hope that this Abaddon isn't going to kill any of the actually important characters. Oh, well okay, you can have some experience. You can't reach, darn. You know, I think I just realized why it is that why my Prinny died so quickly. It's probably because I forgot to... Ooh, that is actually very good. It's probably because I forgot to heal at the Netherworld Hospital, isn't it? Or maybe he just took a lot of counterattack damage and I didn't think about that. We've seen it come over here. Then go over there. Okay, we weaken his defenses a little. We eat up as many counterattacks as we can. A free hit to build the combo meter, and then we hit them with the team attack. And just finish off with wind in case he's still going. Oh, not quite at the slippers.
No way! How could these lowlifes defeat us, the Abaddon?
Just so you know, we are subordinates of the Warden. We're not allowed to disobey his orders. It's the only reason we fought. Be sure to include that in your report to your superiors.
What? No, no, no! This is a mistake!
Well now, it must have been the Abaddon scouting crew. What shall we do now, my lord?
Attack the Abaddon main forces! We will keep fighting for the release of the Prinnies!
His tyrant blood is starting to boil for the first time in ages. How absolutely delightful. Very well, let's hurry before the Corruptiment receives word about the Warden's rebellion.
You're right! We can't let them find out. Wait! I didn't do anything wrong!
Oh man, they skipped it over, but it said, Warden Axe will join the party, but he's so weak and useless he won't be participating in battles. Oh, we can get a prize! Alright, so the orb goes to Lucinda. We probably want to put some muscle on Ranger here, because more HP and defense is nice for someone who you'll be putting on the front lines a lot. And yeah, each time we win a... So let's go back to here.
Hail Lord Val!
Transmitting... yeah... Okay, I guess this is network feature that I never actually used, but each of these is going to be connected to one of the levels that we're going to do. It's a very large area. Yeah, so we're only allowed to put people on places that we've already beaten. I'm still waiting for us to get to Fenric's unique attack because it's actually kind of cool, but... Oh right, healers are actually going to be a pain to get any skills for because you have to finish people off to get mana for them. Interestingly, each branch of mage also has an ailment that's tied to them. I'm not exactly sure on why, but it's just a little detail. And we shouldn't, but I'm going to do it anyway.
So you are the lowly demons who are trying to start a rebellion against the Corruptorment? I came to see for myself what kind of idiots would come up with such a stupid idea. But you guys don't look like you're worth the effort.
Who is this impudent whelp?
Listen up, rascal. This place is about to become the historical site of a bloody battle. You should leave before you get hurt.
You idiots! Don't you know who I am? I'm Death Amizel. I am the Abaddon commander. I'm in charge of the assassination task force run by the president. I'm also his one and only son. The blood of the greatest lineage in the Netherworld flows through my veins. Now kneel before Amizel!
What? President's son? This is my chance. Say what now? You're the president's son? Please forgive us for our rudeness. Allow me to kneel before you. I'll even lick your high tops.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you groveling on your knees like this guy?
You can figure that out for yourself? I suppose I can spare the time to explain it to you. Your father is the Netherworld president because he earned it with his own power and abilities. It has nothing to do with you. Your prestigious bloodline comes from your ancestors' efforts. It has nothing to do with you. That being said, I have no reason to prostrate myself before you. That's the reason.
That was a bit harsh. He is a mere whelp, my lord.
Yo, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself! Don't you fear the name of the president?
Absolutely not! There are only two things in this entire world that I fear. Small sardine bones that get stuck in my gums and breaking promises. The president is neither one of them.
We used to go golfing on Saturdays. He's a good friend of mine. Or at least he was before I got kicked down to Hades.
That's whack! I don't have time for this! Hey guys, just kill him!
The enemies are acting weird. We should watch them for a while.
I'll teach you a lesson!
Tutorial? Really? Oh, this is a tutorial on this. What the hell is this? This is a giant monster, and another one has become a weapon! Magic Change and Demon Fusion. Special commands that can only be used by monster type units. With these commands, monster type units will become more useful and broaden our tactics. Magic Change is when a human type unit equips a monster type unit that morphed into a weapon. This time, the Sardine Thief Cat Saber will show us in Magic Change. Have the Cat Saber select the Magic Change command and choose a partner to Magic Change with. Just like that, the Sardine Thief has become a very convenient weapon. What weapon the monsters turn into depends on their race. Keep that in mind. The power of the Magic Change weapon depends on the monster's stats. The stronger the monster, the stronger the weapon. Let's try attacking. We'll use a special skill only available during Magic Change. This was a mistake! The following are the advantages of Magic Change. Temporary use of their abilities. Magic Change skills are available and both characters gain experience. So if you have a monster unit you want to level up, then you can just equip them to a strong unit and have the strong unit go kill some high level enemies. That way a low level monster unit can get leveled up without any threat to themselves. The disadvantages is that it can only be used for 6 turns. Wow, they actually buffed it from the PS3 version because I was pretty sure it was 3 turns. And also they both count as units for deployment limit. After the time limit is up, you lose the Magic Change unit and they won't be able to fight again. But the slot for the dispatched unit will open up so you can dispatch a new unit. They also come back after the battle, so no need to worry about them. But if you lose the human unit, then you lose 2 slots from your deployment, so be careful. I never thought monster units would become such useful tools! All you have to do is level up your monster allies and make them learn the skill. But then there's Demon Fusion, and that's pretty simplistic, but it might take a long time to explain. You move multiple demon units next to each other. And it doesn't care about the race.
Pretty Commando!
Move the second Prinny next to the first Prinny.
Ready, good?
Then pick up a Prinny and throw it and watch them both explode. No, you just pick Fusion and choose who you want to fuse with. Now we have a giant Prinny. The 2 Prinnies became a giant single Prinny. I see, so this is Demon Fusion. Demon Fusions also have advantages and disadvantages, my lord. So it consumes SP every turn, and when they reach 0, the fusion will end. This is also based on your maximum SP, so there's a very fixed limit to how long they can last for. And when they defuse, they won't be using any skills, will they? They take up 5 spaces in the shape of a cross. If one of the monsters have moved, they can't move again. It's the same for skills and attacks. And they're easier targets because they are bigger. They also knock people around, but they can blow away a unit in the destination point of its movement. This could be an advantage since the effect is same for allies and enemies. But it also means that you can't cancel out of their movement if they knocked away a unit, so be extra careful with them. The biggest advantage is a wider range of attack. Yeah, originally Prillen Bomb is a 1-space attack, but now it's 3 spaces. What he said. This is the name for both their special and their normal attacks. If you use Magic Change with Demon Fusion, what will happen? That'll be a surprise, my lord. Please try it out for yourself sometime. I'll try it out no matter what it takes! All is for my lord. This was a mistake. So, we have an ally boost, defense, and treasure. And on turn 1 they're going to do that, so...
Time to bust some balls! Here I come!
When I want to,
Perish!
and I'm not saying that it'll be right away, I'm saying it'll be eventually, I'm going to break them for the combo bonus.
Pretty Commando! Pretty Commando!
I remember that in other games, so I don't know whether it's this one. Magi Change... what was I thinking of actually? Oh yeah, enemies have higher magic change rates, so unfortunately they're able to just... basically they don't have the time limit that you do, which is annoying. But yeah, often it would be the only ones that magic change are bosses. My favorite thing to do, actually, there's a specific monster called Ghost, or things like that, and they're my preferred magic change for mages because they actually give you SP restore effects, which is quite handy. Don't try to heal with attack spells, it'll only end badly for you. I really want that specific 4-man combo attack.
Here I come!
Actually, Magic Change got pretty crazy with the... Pull him out! We'll do it eventually! Ow! Cool, treasure. But yeah, I remember that there was one specific... in Disgaea 5, you can have a sub-weapon, which gives you the stats and you can switch to it freely if you want. And there's one specific boss that has the ability to wield both the main weapon and the sub-weapon at the same time. And for her final appearance as a boss, she would actually... so monsters would turn into... the monsters would do Magic Change, and then fuse Magic Change, and should be wielding 2 staves at the same time for massively stupid amounts of damage, and it's just incredibly overkill, let's be fair. Okay, you need to heal yourself, please. back Kevin off a little. Back off the Prinny. Lucinda Nugent.
Going all out!
Oh yeah, Magichange really doesn't like it when you destroy them on... Well, Monster Fusion there, but it doesn't like it when people do that. Okay, let's do this. Move you there. Wait, no. Move you here. Let's try fusing this, and hopefully it'll be on the far tile. Well, that didn't work out well, did it? Oh well. I was hoping to fuse and Magichange him, but it didn't work. Ooh, I would have liked to get that Imperial Seal though.
Oh, that's impossible! How could this happen to my special task force, fair as the sharpest dressed men in Hades? Speaking of Hades, this place is a dump. Most prisoners are given a level cap, forcing them to submit. How can you be so strong? Well, what kind of cheap trick did you use?
My lord's strength is unquestionable. That's because he is the...
Sardine!
Say what?
You want to know the secret to my power? It's the sardines. Eat them, and you will get stronger as well.
What are you talking about? Why would I eat sardines? You dumb bastard! I hate fish! Damn it! Let's get back to the main force! Listen up! This ain't over! I'll get you next time for sure! You got that? Next time!
That was a picture-perfect loser call-out. Simply exquisite.
Oh no! My only opportunity! We've upset the president's son. He was really pissed.
I can't believe those powerless blowhards were actually appointed to the President's Special Task Force.
They have an ominous-sounding name, but as far as I could tell, they're just babysitters for that insufferable brat.
The Netherworld has become quite a tepid place while I was away. It's rather disappointing.
Lord, you still have no idea how much this Netherworld has fallen. That is why you must now take over the Netherworld. All is for my lord.
Oh, I'm glad to see he's got goals. My goal, finish this episode already. And probably heal up. Okay, so there's no special prizes that we need. Oh yeah. Yeah, actually everyone's been leveling up relatively equally, except for the one that got obliterated in that one battle. Yeah, end episode. We've gone over an hour. It's not fair. Until next time, guys, take care. We'll see you all around.